So if you don't know that I'm Sisters on the Planet ambassador with Oxfam America. And so I'm one of a few hundred women across the country that do humanitarian work, working with our legislators both on the federal level and trying to pass state laws as well that will help to support and end global poverty and address our climate crisis. Last fall, I had the honor of going with a small delegation of incredible women to visit El Salvador and Honduras, which, if you remember Trump's "the caravans are coming," that's where the caravans were coming from. And we had an opportunity to meet with women there on the front lines, women who were trying to escape for their very lives from incredible amounts of violence, domestic violence, street violence, poverty. It's man-made, ecological, and wartime. And the devastation was just enormous. So I was really honored to be able to be there and to be a part of this. So I wrote this piece on the bus ride home after visiting the Romero Center, which was the site of a crazy massacre of priests and nuns and women and children, all sanctioned by the United States government. And got to meet with one of the priests who was there on the scene. And he described for us what he saw that day and what happened in the months to come. So this is a special piece in the sense that I had an opportunity to share it with our congressional delegation and read it to Senator Patrick Leahy, who has his own stories around that, actually. It is tied to that as one of the first delegations from the United States to go down after the massacre and barely escaped with his own life. But we'll have to tell that story together in some other venue. So I read this poem to him, and he entered it into the congressional record. It's called "I Saw the Places They Died." I saw the places they died. I saw the places they died. I saw the blood on the wall as if it were fresh. I saw the bullet holes pierce their flesh. I saw the places they died, and their spirits left their bodies onto a heavenly place, far from the war-torn country of our design, which orchestrated their demise. On the darkened brick walls, splashed with stucco, metal bars on windows, each home a fortress from the violence that hovers in wait across the thresholds. Street vendors who compete for our Starbucks money to feed their souls and nourish their bodies. I saw the places they died in the tears behind the eyes of a priest who saw too much. The mental memorials to the expressions of horror and sadness on the face of a mother who died trying to save their daughter's life. Their state-sanctioned murders to leave no witnesses behind. They ordered bullets to fillet her face so that no one might recognize their own mother's eyes and her frozen gaze. I saw the places they died, where children were not spared. No life too precious to halt corruption and gang warfare. Daily genocides where there are no sacred spaces to hide. I saw the places that they died, in the cobblestone streets, where the people are pawns in a corruptor's every endgame, in the depths of violence bears no shame. I saw the places that they died when I heard the women speak of the terror that they face every day and every week, the normalcy of rape, the dignity decimated, the beatings meant to break, and the constant earthquakes that shake the fragile state. See, I saw the places that they died and the hopeful smiles of the proud feminists who carry their sisters' burdens as a shield to protect the dignity and humanity which is so often forced to yield. And I saw the places that they died float off into still air, laden with promises unfilled and hidden ambitions laid bare. And so I craft petals with poem to form a bouquet, dropped off in a history of genocide. And the path that these roses display will propagate a garden in honor of the places that they died.